She said her boyfriend has to pay for everything, plan every date, and never let her lift a finger. The comments called her goals. But is this actually love? Or did we just rebrand entitlement and call it self-worth? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you will never look at princess treatment content the same way again. Princess treatment started as a pushback against years of women overgiving in relationships, paying half of everything, managing their partner's emotions, getting little back in return. The original message was simple. You deserve to be cared for too. That part is not wrong. Here is where it broke. The moment algorithms and brands got hold of this idea, being cared for quietly turned into being provided for entirely. So how did that actually happen? Let's break it down. Somewhere along the way, I deserve to be treated well, became my partner, should function like a second parent, pay for everything, plan everything, never disagree with me, never need anything from me in return. That is not a relationship, that is a service contract. And here is what most princess treatment content never mentions. Reciprocity. Give and take. Two adults showing up for each other, not one person performing devotion on demand. Psychologists actually have a name for the pattern hiding underneath this trend. It is called relational entitlement, expecting care without feeling obligated to return it. Left unchecked, it does not build self-worth. It builds resentment on both sides. But here is the part that should really make you stop and think. Who is actually profiting from this trend? Beauty and luxury brands. Treat yourself like a princess might be one of the most effective sales lines of the decade because it reframes buying as an act of self-love. Skip the purchase, and the algorithm quietly tells you you do not love yourself enough. That is not empowerment. That is a guilt-based sales funnel wearing a crown. Look at how fast this spread. A trend that started as a boundary against overgiving got turned right back into a product pitch, just aimed at your own wallet instead of your partner's. So who actually wins when this trend spreads? Brands selling self-love products, creators farming outrage and validation in the comments. And nobody is teaching the thing that actually makes relationships last. Honest communication about needs, not a performance of who spends more. So where does that leave us? Wanting to be cared for is not the problem. Everyone deserves that. The problem is when being cared for quietly replaces being an equal partner. Real self-worth does not need someone else's credit card to prove it. If you want to feel like a priority, start by being one to yourself and choose a partner who meets you halfway, not one who is expected to carry the whole thing alone. So, is princess treatment self-love, or is it entitlement in disguise? Comment your take below, and if you want me to break down the next trend, manifestation or high-value woman, let me know which one first.